This is gonna be funny. It is test day. I'm so nervous. He literally scared the shit out of me. Holy shit. I felt like it wasn't that dramatic. And then he gets so freaking angry and he's like, you did really bad with spacing. Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to the vlogs. I'm kind of nervous for today's vlog. We're gonna be fine. I know it's gonna be fine, but I'm still kind of scared that we won't pass. But you know, we're gonna put out good vibes. We're gonna pass. Yeah, it's currently March 12th at 2:25, and I'm about to go with my mom to practice because my test for my permit is literally on Tuesday, and I'm so scared. So I'm gonna practice just to make sure like I'm the best I can be. So I can like go in there and like do the best I can. I don't know if you know this, but you can actually go on YouTube and search up like the DMV you're going to, and then just type in like the driving route. Like obviously I don't know for sure if it's gonna happen, but it's a good one to practice. I literally forgot the papers, so I need to go get that. But yeah, I just basically wrote down all the streets that we're gonna be going down for my test so we can practice. Honestly, it seemed pretty easy. I feel like the only thing I'm struggling with is parking. Neighborhoods also. I don't think I've ever said this, but the third driving instructor that I went with literally was panicking because I was so like in the middle of the street. I don't know, it's kind of tricky for me, like go to the side of the road. I know this is gonna sound crazy. Like when there's lines, it's obviously easier, but if it's like a very narrow street and there's no way I'm gonna go to the side, like how would I? So I'm kind of nervous for that. It's on the person I get, obviously. So I'm hoping that the person I get is like understanding and is not mean, because I don't know what will happen. But yeah, so right now we're gonna practice, and then on Tuesday is my license test. So I'm gonna vlog that. That'll be the second half of this vlog. And my mom's gonna act like the instructor. This is gonna be funny. Yes, here, let me open it for you. Oh, not the McDonald's.
I will be your driving instructor for this examination. I want you to know I risk my life every day driving.
I know, that's why we'll get you there safely.
And you may not pass because I'm tough.
Okay, we'll see. Okay, what's the first thing I need to know?
Roll down your window.
Right.
And where are the windshield wipers? It's a rainy day. Where do you find the windshield wipers?
It's on this side, and I think I
pull down. Right. And now you are to put on your hazards. You have a flat tire. What is the purpose of hazards?
Oh, to like if there's someone in back of you to warn them that you have an issue.
And now it's foggy weather.
Oh, defroster.
And you need to put on something. Also, it's at night.
And then if it's at night, you have to put these. Oh, no. You have to go all the way. Oh, no.
No.
I don't know this.
A headlight.
Oh, there.
There will be no
Reverse. You didn't tell me. Okay, peace out, guys. See you later. Hey, guys, what is up? It is Tuesday. It is test day. I'm so nervous. I need to let you guys know what happened on Monday because I feel like that's one reason that I'm even more nervous. Also, I definitely need to fix how I look. Like, I definitely don't want them taking a photo of me looking like this. But yeah, so on Monday, we went to the DMV to practice. We went in the area that they would like actually do the test. So I don't know where I found this from. It could have been a friend. It could have been a YouTuber. It could have been on Instagram. It could have been online. I have no idea. Maybe it was even my idea. I have no idea. But somehow I got the idea to go to the DMV and try to find a test like going on and go behind them and try to like follow what they're doing. Literally act like a stalker. For some reason, I was like, let's try it out. So yeah, I went to the DMV and there was actually a test going on. So we just went behind them and literally right away they did the parking and then the back end reverse. So like I did like this very suspicious like U-turn and like stopped in the middle of the street. Like he could tell that we were following him. And I wanted to end it there, but mom was like, oh, keep going. So I kept going, and at a stoplight, he comes out of the car and he comes to our car and he says, if you continue to do this, then your license, my mom's, mine, which I don't even freaking have. I don't even know why he said this, but my license, the guy that was taking the test license, and my mom's car would all get removed and towed away. So that was super fun. I'm just praying that I don't have him. I really hope I don't have him. Like, I'm just praying that it's someone else. Like, he's on his lunch break. He's enjoying his Tuesday afternoon. Like, anything other than testing me. And yeah, so I'm kind of a little bit more nervous for that because like that awkwardness, like the first impression is gonna be that we're following him. So that's super fun. Highly don't recommend to do that. Yeah, he literally scared the shit out of me and now I'm scared to go there. We'll see. We'll update you. If you're planning on doing what I did, don't recommend. Got in, like did all the registration. Now pulling up to do it. And I'm so scared, but the guy like wished me good luck, so I feel better now. Okay guys, I'm about to do the test. I'm so freaking nervous. Yeah, I've been here for like 15 minutes, I think. I think it's because they're busy. I'm waiting, but yeah. The girl in front of me got me nervous. They're like, how many times have you been here? And then she's like, 3. And I'm like, holy shit. I really hope this isn't me. Yeah, I'm just sitting here waiting for them. My face is red because I'm stressed out. My mom's back there talking to the police officer. Like, they're making me wait, and I'm getting even more nervous. And my forehead's like sweating. But the test is fast. Like, the person in front of us, they left and they came back like 10 minutes. So maybe they failed. This is also my first time like driving alone, you know what I mean? Like, my mom's not here, so it gives me more nerves, and I'm waiting for them. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna get the guy that was mean. I think I saw him. I wasn't sure if it was 100% him. I just remember he has like a blue like suit. I don't know what they're called, but it went all the way down to his knees. And the guy that came up to me did have that, but he just left with the girls. The guy in the front gave me courage, so we're good. Because he was kind of mean when we got here, so he was like, you got this. Like, I don't want to see you back here saying like you failed, so we're good.
Honestly, I was on the. How did you authentically feel?
I'll let you know.
I felt like you were 75. Honestly, I felt like you were 85% ready.
Okay, so it's a little bit later. We're currently getting a boba to celebrate because I passed, but I just want to quickly say, like, so it wasn't like a happy pass in my opinion because he was a little rude, so I'll let you guys know. And my mom also doesn't know, so she's gonna get a surprise too. I think I waited like 20 minutes for someone to come, and then the guy that was there that I was like, oh, that's the one from yesterday, he like didn't test me as another guy. So when he came, he asked, the first one was the turn signals, and I was too nervous. Left, so I did left, and then he's like right, and then I did this one right here, and then it's like obviously does this, and then he's like, I said right, and then I'm like, okay, so then I do it again, and then I didn't know where it was. He comes over to me, and I'm like, okay, great, like now he doesn't think I know how to drive. I was kind of rude, so I felt bad, but I was like, I know it looks like I don't know how to drive, but I'm very nervous right now, so I didn't know where it was. I literally couldn't think of it because I don't know why, but we figured it out. It's the same one. It was
you
just
had what do you call it? A glitch.
Yeah. All the other ones were good. Like, he'd asked like windshield, all that, so that was good. He liked that. He didn't mark me down for the turn. I would have marked me down because he didn't think I knew where it was.
I like that you admitted you were nervous. I told you
I made sure because I knew he was thinking like, oh, now he doesn't know how to lane change. So I was like, okay, great.
Yeah.
So then we start driving, and it's like completely silent. Like, he didn't say one thing. I don't think he would be like, you did good, but I thought he'd be like, oh, that was close, or like, you know what I mean? Like, say that wasn't good. He just didn't say anything. It was quiet. Oh, for parking, he didn't like my first time, so he let me do it again, and then the second time was good. I think that's all his.
How about reverse? Parking?
Yeah, that was, the first time was bad. The second time he said it was good. Obviously, like, he has this little clipboard, and he's like doing like strikes out, so I can like, every time obviously he doesn't like something, he's gonna strike it out. So I was able to hear that like every time, and I was like, okay, great, like I'm failing this now. And then after we like pull aside, and then he's like, so seriously, he's like, so you passed, but like really angrily. He sounded like he didn't want like me to pass, like he wanted me to make sure like, oh, I don't deserve this. So he's like opening out the paper, and then he's like, oh, so you did this wrong. And then he gets so freaking angry, and he's like, you did really bad with spacing. He said I was driving on the left side, like I was that far, and I don't think I was that far. Like, for spacing, I usually like, I'm not super close to the right on like in neighborhoods, but he literally was like, oh, I go to the left, like I'm on the other lane. And I was like, I don't feel like I do that, but maybe, I don't know, maybe he figured that out. So that he was not happy with. Like, that was the main thing I was wrong, which I already knew like I wasn't good at, but I didn't think like he would really like pay attention to that, but he did. Oh, and then also for like looking in here, he didn't like how long I was looking. Like, I used to never look, but now I like look in the mirror and rear, obviously, so he didn't like how long I was looking because I was getting distracted. After you do the test, you get a little paper, and he gives you the one that he marked down. So yeah, you're allowed to have 15 or more markings, and I literally got 14. That was the main thing though. I think that was the only thing, the driving on the wrong side. It's just that like obviously this car is bigger, so I'm not like the best with spacing. That's the main thing. Like, if you feel like you have something that you're not the best at, definitely practice that because the driving instructor will catch that. So yeah, here's all like the markings he did. Over here, there's the most markings. So yeah, he wrote a little comment that said drive on the right side of the road. I felt like it wasn't that dramatic. Like, those are the cars, and I'd be like right there. Like, I wasn't driving all the way over there. I felt like that was a little dramatic, saying drive on the right side of the road. Like, it's not like I'm in freaking Europe or something. And yeah, after my mom was talking, like I showed you guys, my mom was talking to the police officer, and she was like telling her all these interesting stories. So after she told me them what they were talking about, I felt a little better because he was like really angry when he was like, pulled me aside because we were talking there for like 30 minutes. And he was like talking to me about all the things I did wrong. Now my mom finally knows what happened. What do you think?
So what do you want me to say?
So like, I don't know.
Okay.
Just your
it's a
point
red
of
light.
view. Yeah.
I'm not gonna do this while I'm driving. It's not
no,
safe.
no.
Okay, I saw you sitting in the car and parked a long time, and the girl
it was like 20 minutes.
The girl before you popped out of the car. I passed, and she was so cute, and you were just staying in the car with him, and I was like, this cannot be good.
Telling me everything I did
He's sitting
wrong.
in the car way too long. He didn't pass. So then when you finally came out, like 10 minutes later, I was getting all the tea from the security guard about how people show up smoking pot. Their whole car smells like marijuana.
That's what made me feel better.
That they argue with them when they don't pass. They cuss everybody out. They yell at everyone. Even the parents yell at everybody. Yeah. And she was telling me how they have to call the police and remove people from the DMV because they don't pass. And then she was telling me how there was girls who scream in their car, crying hysterically because they don't pass. And anyway, so I was surprised to know that you passed.
Surprise!
You didn't come out and show happiness.
Well, yeah, because he wanted me to feel bad. Like, you didn't pass, and I want you to know that. Like, after that, he made it sound like I shouldn't even have a car. Like, after that, the ones that you get.
Okay. So we're still gonna celebrate.
Yeah, we're still gonna celebrate, even though he remembered. Okay, we just got boba. I feel like I haven't been here in a while, but cheers. We always go to boba time, but theirs started tasting like chocolate milk, so we went back to brown shaved ice, and it's so good. What's it called? A milk tea slush with boba, and it's really good. You still get like the milk tea like original, but it's just blended, and it's super good. Okay, wow, I scored. We got 5. Okay, that was a process. I was gonna vlog that, but literally, it was a process to get the freaking creamers, but we got them. I literally got every single one, and I felt so bad because there was this couple, and she was like, oh, I love those creamers, and I literally have 5 of them in my hand. You guys know, if you watch the vlogs, we go hunting for them, so when we find them, like, I like to make sure to get every single one there is, so she was like, oh, I love those creamers, and I'm like, oh, and I'm like, do you want one? Like, I don't know what to do, and then the guy standing next to her was like, oh, those give you a stomach ache. So she was like, oh right, and then they walked away, and I was like, oh, thank God, because we needed to get them all. Sorry, literally I've tried all the ones at Target. This is the only one I like. You know what, you guys can know, no one else, keep it a secret, but this is my favorite one. Yeah, probably in vlogs you see this like every time when I make coffee, but I usually just use the Natural Bliss oat milk. Yeah, literally it's so good. I got 5 of them, as you can see. So yeah, that was officially my first place I went with my license, which is super fun. I wanted to vlog that, so yeah, I feel like that was anticlimactic. I did a return and we got creamer, but when I get a car, that's not going to be anticlimactic. I would show you what they give you after you like do pass your license test, but it has like all the information and like my address and stuff, but it's basically just like the permit one. It's like paper, and then it comes in the mail in a month, and yeah, so I'll show you guys how that looks. I'll just blur out everything. I'm like, what's the point? Like, I just want to show you guys like how it looks in case anyone's curious. Like, they're gonna give you like an ID and like all that stuff, so I want to show you guys that. So when it comes in, I'll show you that. Hey guys, it's actually a couple days later, and I never filmed a outro for this vlog, so I wanted to film that, and everyone's currently sleeping right now, so I'm like whispering. Yeah, I'm so excited for all the driving content coming out. I feel like I did take a little break because I was like waiting until I did the license vlog, but now that I have it, which is still can't believe it, we can now like go test drive cars, because if you don't know, you need a license to do that. So now we can like test drive, and I do have a car that I'm looking at, but if you don't know, cars are very freaking expensive, and I'm still saving. Like, I really wanted to get a car after I got the license so I could look forward to it. If you follow my Instagram, I'll probably look in the next couple months for them, and then we can get it around May, which is crazy. Like, it's coming up, and I'm so excited for all that, bringing you guys along. Obviously for the longest time I was so scared since my mom was my only instructor. I never really had anyone else like construct like my driving, so like when we were in the car I was like, oh, I don't know, like, is the instructor gonna like grade this down? For a little bit, like, I was scared he wasn't gonna like how I lane changed. Like, there's a lot of little things I never knew like where would I get graded down, and it just felt so good to like finally finish that, because like you guys know, like, I've been driving for a long time. The 6 months months. In the upcoming main trail video, I did like Beverly Hills area, so I did that. I did a lot of far distances. I just felt like the only thing I needed to work with is like neighborhoods. I've only really done mine, which I feel like that's the easiest, but like since I feel like having a smaller car will definitely be easier. So yeah, I'm finally so happy that it's done with. When I drive, I don't have to worry about like, will the instructor like grade this down? Will you grade this down? Because I passed, and I'm so excited for it. And I do want to say a little message for anyone that hasn't got it. I was in the seat and he was tallying up all my errors. I was like, this is no way, there's no way I'm gonna pass. And I was like, you know what, that's fine. We can come back in 3 weeks and retake it. And yeah, so if that's any of you out there, don't worry, you got this. And hopefully you can look at like my instructions of what I got wrong. And I'd say if you want practice, definitely go in the area of the DMV, go on YouTube, look at the video. I feel like the test isn't really that hard. You have to master simple things like signaling and all that stuff, which you really get practice with if you drive long distances, because you have to do it a lot. And yeah, I didn't talk about this, but he did kind of trick me. I wasn't about to let him trick me because we drove so far. We drove like 20 street, maybe that's an exaggeration. Like we drove really far. Like the test was kind of long because I could tell like he wanted to like mark me one more time, and obviously I wouldn't be able to pass. Actually, wait, 2 more times. So he like made me drive so far with all these like stoplights, but since I had so much practice, he couldn't. He really thought he could friggin' mark me. Like, sorry, we have experience out here. Luckily, he wasn't able to mark anymore. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed today's vlog. The driving playlist I always usually do in driving vlogs. In case you're new, I have a playlist of like all the vlogs in order of the steps in needing to drive. In case anyone out there is like just getting started with driving, I have like driver's ed, getting like the pink slip, getting my permit, doing the 3 driving classes, like all of it. We have all those vlogs, so definitely check them out. I'll link the playlist down below, and we're just adding to it. I'm so excited, oh my god. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.
She don't need nobody.